All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. We'd like to welcome Brandt Snedeker after a wonderful 9 under 63 today in round 3 of the RBC Canadian Open. I've been back there grinding all kinds of numbers on you. You're keep it short and sweet. You're making your 5th start here, and I believe you finished tied for 5th the last time we were at Glen Abbey in 2009. So without further comments, I'll turn it over to you for some comments on the round.
Yeah, today was obviously a great day. I knew I was playing really well after yesterday, and just kind of got some bad breaks from the stretch yesterday, and went out there today and hit a lot of quality shots, gave myself a lot of good looks at birdies, and obviously made a bunch of putts. So when you do that, you're going to shoot a low score, and I was able to do that. Obviously I was disappointed the way I finished on 17 and 18, not getting one there, but with the way everything kind of flipped today with Hunter leaving, got a great chance to win this golf tournament tomorrow. So it's nice.
Okay, well, with that, we'll jump right in for some questions.
At what point did you recognize something had happened and Hunter wasn't here?
On 17, on the par 3, I kind of looked up and I didn't see Hunter's name on the leaderboard, and looked at my caddy and I go, "What's going on?" He goes, "I think Hunter had to leave because his Candy went into labor." So just kind of threw the tournament wide open. Hunter was going to be hard to catch just because he was playing so good, and the way he drives the golf ball on this golf course, he had a huge. I knew he was going to play really well on the weekend. So for me to catch him, I knew I was going to have to shoot something really low. So with him leaving now, just the leaderboard was wide open, and I knew I had a chance if I could keep the momentum going after the first 6 holes to really ride it out and do something special today.
Does it change your mindset at all when you see something like, I guess you're playing your game and you're doing what you're doing, but at the same time you're thinking, oh, okay, well that, as you say, that changes the circumstances.
Yeah, it just changes the complexity of the tournament, because it was, Hunter had been playing so well, he was going to be a tough guy to catch. Now that he's not here, it's kind of wide open. Anybody can win this current tournament tomorrow.
Brandt, you made it look easy. Did it feel easy today?
No, it never feels easy. You always feel like you're one swing away from hitting something off the planet or something like that. So, I felt like I managed my game really well today. I didn't drive it particularly well in the back 9, which is a little frustrating. But the front 9, I did a lot of really good stuff. In the back 9, I was able to manage it around. So hopefully tomorrow, I'll put the ball in the fairway. Should be a lot easier on myself, and should play some pretty solid golf tomorrow.
How would you rate that par save on 14?
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's up there. You need to have those kind of breaks every once in a while, where you kind of hit it in the, I chip it through the rough and got a perfect bounce out of the rough and rolled up there to 2 feet. So those are always good to kind of keep the momentum going and get some positive mojo for the last 5 holes, 4 holes.
The way the scores are on the leaderboard today, expecting you're going to need another round, kind of like today, to get this?
Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot 4 or 5, 6 under par to have a chance to win. It's just the way the golf course is playing. It's playing perfect. It's a lot of fun to play. If you're playing well, you can make a lot of birdies. If you're not, you're going to struggle. So I look to, I think 18, 19, 20 under par is going to be the score to get to, and I'm going to try to get past that. So it's just one of those courses where you got to make birdies. So it's actually kind of a comforting feeling because you have to be aggressive all day long.
And just with the 2 par 5s on the back 9, does that sort of add to a lot of the final excitement here, fireworks?
Yeah, because you never know, you're never out of it. You think back to all the great history that they've had here on the 18th hole and everything that's happened between Tiger and VJ and Mike, and then the last time here with Nathan Green and Retief Goosen. It's a lot of fun to come down that last stretch knowing that anything can happen. So you're never really out of it here until you walk off the 18th green.
Brandt, you've had a number of solid rounds this year. Where would you say this one ranks?
It's up there. I obviously played some good rounds to win golf tournaments and stuff like that, or give myself a chance. But to shoot 9 under par, it's got to be up there with one of my best of the year.
Do you like playing with the lead?
Yeah, much less play with the lead and come from behind. Yeah.
Why is that?
It just gives you room to make a mistake if you can. If you're coming from behind, you got to play pretty much flawless golf and go out there and play some perfect golf tomorrow. I'm still gonna have to play great golf and do everything, but I'd much rather have a 2-shot cushion going tomorrow to where if I don't play my best, I still got a chance of winning.
And do you feel fully recovered from the rib injury?
Yeah, 100% okay.
Anybody else?
Are you looking forward to Monday night?
Always. Yeah. We got a little charity event for my caddy on Monday in Oshawa, so it should be a lot of fun.
What do you, given your success early in the year, the FedEx thing at the end of the year, do you feel comfortable in this position now? You talked about obviously being better to being the lead, which I think, I remember when Johnson came in here with 11, he said that wouldn't hold up, but it didn't get too far beyond that today, which is sort of surprising. But are you comfortable in this position now?
Yeah, my last 2 wins on tour have been from in front, so I know how to handle it. I know what to expect tomorrow. And especially on a golf course like this, the lead really doesn't mean a whole lot because it can change in a hole. So I'm not too concerned about my number right now. Or I know what I have to do tomorrow. I know what parameters I need to hit for me to win this golf tournament. So that's what I'm going to focus on.
Lastly, we talked about the fives coming in, but with three of them on the back, quite reachable for some guys.
Yeah.
Maybe not. You're probably somewhere in the middle, depending on
Yeah.
whether they hit your drive or not. Does that favor you? I mean, you seem to be pretty. On 16, you
Laid up,
basically laid up, took
Yeah.
a wedge. I mean, and that works.
I mean, I don't think it's. I definitely wouldn't say it favors me because I'm not one of the long guys. I mean, a guy like Dustin's going to have a mid to short iron into those 3 holes, so I would much rather be hitting it where Dustin is hitting it from. But that being said, there is still a lot of trouble. Even though if you have a 6 iron in that green, if you miss it, you can hit it in the water. So.
I mean, favors you. You have a fairly exacting short game, and you look very comfortable with wedges, just laying up to a distance and then firing at flags.
Yeah, my
and
wedge
putting it
game's
tight,
been
right?
phenomenal this week, and I've leaned on that a few times this week, and hopefully continue to do it.
You did make a lot of putts today. How long has that putter been in your bag?
That's been in there for 7 years, so it's been pretty good to me.
Switch at any point, any
Never,
tournament?
Never. No, it's not the Indian. I mean, it's not the arrow. It's the Indian. I mean, it's. I wish, as much as I try to blame that putter when I'm not putting good, it's always me. And it's kind of nice to know that if something's going wrong, I can blame me. It's not the putter's worked before. It's going to work again.
When did it start feeling good this week?
I started feeling really good last week at the British Open. I putted phenomenal last week, and then Thursday didn't feel great, but felt pretty good. Yesterday felt really good, and today it felt even better. So. It's just kind of getting to where I feel like I know where I'm going to hit. I'm hitting my lines really, really well, and I read the putt, read the greens fantastic today. So hopefully I can do that again tomorrow.
Your caddy put in any extra pressure on you to win in his?
No, not really. I think he's got enough pressure. I mean, he's hiding it really well if he is.
Has he been on your bag for all 5 of your wins?
Yes.
All right. Well, Brandt, congratulations.
Thanks.
We
Appreciate
appreciate your
it.
time.